I mean, they are doing a good bit of damage, but I didn't think they would die so easily as well. I think they're going to rout here in a moment. Okay, guys, welcome back. So let's just get right through the campaign map and get right into the battles here, because I think we have two we're going to fight this turn, though depending on how long the first one goes, it may go into another episode. But really quickly, we've got Morcar, the Crusader here, who has just started besieging Antioch, but we're actually not going to wait. This is one of the battles we'll fight this turn, though this is also the one we may not make it into this very episode. Basically, he doesn't really need any ladders here, which is why I'm not going to wait to besiege them. It's just a city walls rather than castle walls, and there's no like ballistas or anything. And so I know from past battles that we can just kind of knock down the towers, knock down various pieces of walls, and we just won't need ladders, basically. So he's just going to go ahead and do that, and then of course that will open up these rebel regions to basically being conquered by us. And I do believe, as I mentioned in a past episode, that that also means that the Egyptians will only have this settlement here, this castle or fortress or whatever it is. I have a spy moving over here basically to just keep an eye on them and see what they're up to. I don't want like an army just kind of appearing over here and then marching all the way over here to take my stuff. So they will have to face large stone walls and I think ballistas by the time they get over here, along with, you know, a pretty good garrison, because I can, if I can see them well in advance, I can train up a whole bunch of archers and spear militia. So we shouldn't have to like recall one of our armies to come down here and deal with them. So that takes care of that. Now let's go to the army of Richard. He did just leave after having just replenished some of his troops there. We lost one armored swordsman, because there were a couple of small armies outside of Hamburg here. Well, I say armies. There were two enemy forces here, but in total they had 4 units between them, so I just quickly eliminated them, and we lost a single armored swordsman in that fight. So he's going to eliminate the rebels here next turn, and then he's going to head north, either to attack Auris, or possibly have to fight this Danish force here, which is pretty sizable. I definitely don't want them attacking me in the rear, so if they move up here, it looks like it can move to this island here, and we'll probably fight them first and then go for Aarhus, but if they retreat back, then we're just going to go for Aarhus. Or Aarhus? Aarhus? However you pronounce that settlement there. Down here, the general army has besieged Staufen. Normally I wouldn't have this army do this sort of thing, but you know what? There's only 2 units in there, so we're going to have them build some ladders and see if they can just kind of just snatch that off of the Holy Roman Empire. And then once they're done with that, and maybe after there's a bit of a garrison here as well, we're just going to start taking out some rebel forces here, because they just keep popping up all of a sudden, and they're too large for like me to just grab a couple of units from the local garrisons to take them out. We'll have them run around and do that for us. As you can see, Edward the Mauler has besieged Bern, and he is going to build some ladders here. It is a castle, so I know from the past that its walls are not going to fall as easily, and so I think we will need some ladders. And to be honest, since their infantry is all peasants anyways, I think we should be able to pretty easily take the walls from them, if it comes to that. Then again, every time I think, oh, we'll take the walls easily, that never seems to be how it works out, so... The units that I'm most worried about, of course, are these generals. They have three bodyguard units here. In fact, I think they had 3 bodyguard units over at Antioch as well. Yeah, they do. And actually, do we have... the Wrathful... Okay, we have the Crown Prince here. We do not have the faction leader, so he must be over at, what was this place again? Tripoli. All right, so anyway, now here at Bern, we of course do have the faction leader, the Duke, and the Count. faction heir here. And that's because this is their last settlement, so they couldn't really be anywhere else. But that's not... We're not going to fight any of these battles this turn. We're just kind of starting the sieges here. And of course, Richard doesn't have any battles to fight. Now let's head to Spain. The French did not attempt to attack the Crown Prince. In fact, I don't think they've really moved very much from their last turn. And so he's just still guarding the bridge. And here is the first of the two battles that we will fight this turn, and this is the one that's going to perhaps occupy this whole episode. I anticipate it taking a while. We're going to attack Pamplona. And just to give you another brief look at their garrison, I think we looked at it in a past episode, but they've got some pretty nasty looking stuff there. Armor-piercing javelins, armor-piercing crossbowmen, heavy dismounted knights, as well as some mounted knights, and a single general's bodyguard, as well as 3 layers of walls, being that this is a citadel. So, as much as I've been trying to delay it, as much as I've been trying to ignore it, it's time for the battle to begin. I anticipate lots of casualties, and I am bringing a mix of ladders and battering rams this time because... I mean, I don't expect the catapults to make it through more than 2 layers, and it may not even make it through the second layer. So we just need some rams to really take out the gates to let us in, and we'll probably need ladders to get us up on the wall as well. What I'm really hoping is that we could kind of catch some of these units in the streets and maybe like outflank them and get around them and really just be able to defeat them without the benefits of being on the wall or being in the center of the settlement, which... is perhaps overly optimistic. I imagine this will be a very bloody battle, and a real possibility that we may have to just retreat. Like if, let's say we get through 2 layers of walls, but they still have a bunch of like dismounted feudal knights and crossbowmen like guarding that 3rd wall, I don't know that we would necessarily be able to get through it without like unacceptably high casualties, and we might just have to like come back. But then again, maybe I'm being too pessimistic and this battle will actually go very well. To be honest, my estimates of how battles will go seems to always be wildly off. I'm either really pessimistic or really optimistic, and it never goes exactly as I say. So, we could have a night battle. Doesn't really affect anything other than giving us an extra star, but you know what? Why not have an extra star? So, let's take this to the battle map. Okay, guys, welcome to the battle. So it looks like the enemy has put some pretty serious units up here on the wall. Dismounted feudal knights, javelins, there were crossbowmen on the other section of wall. More crossbowmen, more javelin men over here. That's going to be pretty bad. In fact, this is... the more I look at this, the more I'm like, no! And of course, here's their 3 layers of walls. So basically, the idea would be... hold on a moment while I target the... target this bit here. Anyway, where was I? Once we get through the gates here, there's obviously the nearest gate here. Then through the road around here and up to this gate here. Looks like they have all of their cavalry back here. I wonder if that means they've actually put all of their infantry on the walls over here, because I don't see any more. And there doesn't appear to be any others anywhere else on the map. So this is the entirety of their infantry is right here, both melee and missile infantry. Okay, that's pretty interesting. They're really just gonna try and hold the outer walls. And I say try, I think they have a reasonable chance of holding those walls. What I think I might try and do, once we've, you know, taken out the towers here, is send a bunch of my infantry just through here and seeing if we could get them maybe to fight in the streets, because then I can bring my cavalry in to help. Once I'm done destroying these 2 towers, I might even try and take out a bit of wall here. I don't think I've ever tried to take out a bit of castle wall to see how much it takes, but to be honest, see if I do that though. I mean, these are citadel walls. I assume they're actually really tough to take out. Surely my catapults will not be able to just obliterate their citadel walls the same way you can obliterate like a regular city's walls, right? That seems to make sense to me. Though I want to try it. I want to try it so bad. Maybe what I'll do is I'll have like one catapult fire like a couple of shots and have like a cavalry unit kind of rush in to see how much damage it does, because I can't see percentages from this far back. And if they do somewhat decent damage, maybe we'll do it. It'd be also nice if they stopped overshooting the towers. Alright, but anyway, I guess that's the strategy going forward, so now we just need to wait. Oh. Yeesh. Sorry about that. They're really just missing these massive, massive towers here to hit buildings behind it. But anyway, I will bring you guys back, I think, since we're just going to sit here and watch some towers be destroyed. Okay, guys, welcome back. So, we actually were able to destroy these two pieces of wall here, but it looks like the enemy is now basically retreating. Which is a problem, because that just means that they'll garrison that second bit of wall there. So what I'm trying to do here is just have my cavalry rush in there and try and engage as many of their troops as we can, even though it'll probably cost us some casualties, truth be told. But hopefully try and stop them from going too far over. I just want to try and kill as many of these guys as we can without having them actually escape us.
Our soldiers have proved their worth today. The enemy's walls belong to us.
Okay,
now.
That's not going to work.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
All right, what we'll have them do is we'll have them intercept those guys instead. Oh yeah, these guys are already being shot by the towers, I think. Yes, they are. Alright, well, rush through there then, and get over to where these guys are. Alright, let's see, we do have some infantry over here, do we not? We do. Alright, get over here and attack these guys. Okay, how are these guys doing this? They're actually throwing their spears despite being engaged with my knights. Kill, kill, kill. Come on. All right, guys, pull through. Pull through. And attack. Apparently that's just what we need to do to get them to do something. All right, you mercenary spearmen, get through here. Oh dear, I didn't see them come out the other side there. Okay, General. Get over here. You guys, over here. Longbowmen, fire. So you guys turn around here. Right, did you finish them off? Actually, it looks like you might have. Alright, so pull through here then. Get into the rear of these guys over here. Just cause havoc, cause chaos, cause problems. Alright, mercenary spearmen, you do the same. Okay, good. It looks like we're managing to kill a few of them with the longbowmen. Alright, General, get over here and attack in the rear of them. Ah, good. Excellent, excellent. All right, I think we managed to cause all of these guys here to rout, so why don't we have these guys turn around here? Oh, longbowmen. Stop firing. Oh, shoot. General, turn around. Turn around, turn around. You guys engage these men here. It looks like, okay, they are increasingly sending men out here, interestingly enough. But then they keep turning around. Actually, no, turn around here for a sec.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
You guys, go ahead and pull forward. Oh, you guys actually hurry up and pull forward before they fire those crossbows into you. I really don't want to fight under the, towers here, but we kind of have to. Come on, get over there. Attack them. Oh, they're actually firing on the longbowmen. Okay, where's the spearman unit that's over here? Okay, you guys get over here, pull through. General, pull through with your bodyguard. Just to try and get as many of these guys engaged as we can. And attack. Alright, these guys are wavering. Come on, break. Snap in two. Okay, good, good, good. Alright, let them retreat. Let's pull both of the mercenary spearmen units back, because they don't have the speed. And then we'll pull back the mailed knights as well. Okay, nope. Alright, you know what? Let them go. General, retreat. Retreat, retreat back. Alright, well, that was a bit of a nasty fight. How are these guys still able to fire? Oh, no, they just stopped firing. Okay. Very well, that's fine. Casualties among the cavalry were a tad high. Casualties among the infantry were actually quite excellent. Only a few losses here and there. I think we definitely did more damage to them than they did to us. But at the same time, we now have to get through this second layer of wall here. See, I do still have some ammunition in my catapults here, and I was going to just use it to take out the gate. But as you can see, the enemy are holding the gate open. What are those guys doing? Here, fall back here. General, move your bodyguard over here. How are these guys able to fire from there? With only like 2 guys in their unit. Instead of like the whole, shebang. Wait, can we actually shoot at them? Okay, we can somehow shoot at them. Alright, General, get over here and engage them, since many of them seem to be coming out. Alright, now what are we going to do about this, though? Seriously. I've got a bunch of guys, like, just piled up there. I would almost like to try and use fire ammunition to, well, to just, like, fire, like, with my catapults, like, right in there. But the problem with that is then, like, they could just close the gate. Which means we are going to need battering rams. So, let's see, we have these 3 units still out here. Why don't you guys grab, let's say, 2 of the battering rams. Prepare to bring them forward. We've already almost gone through half of our available time, though. Let's see. Alright, you know what? Let's just get the catapults inside. Maybe they can fire from back here. Oh, the problem is that there's buildings in the way, so I don't think they can. We might have to, like, try and move them But move them where? If we put them here, then the towers will just fire at them, and so will the crossbowmen. We're somehow still firing. I guess they are on a slight hill, so maybe that's giving them a bit of an advantage. Okay, bring your battering rams inside. Maybe what I could do... Alright, you know what? Longbowmen. See, let's get, like, let's say... unit here. Unit here. And a unit like this. We'll have them move forward, and maybe then they could actually return fire without being shot by the towers. See, these guys actually can fire from here, but again, the buildings are in the way. Let's see, if they were over here, no, everything's, all the buildings and stuff are still in the way. We're still, I think we're just going to be able to use plunging fire on these guys without not being able to use direct fire. Because, I mean, some direct fire right in there would actually be great. Okay, try and fire. You've got to be kidding me. How are my longbowmen not able to hit them from there? Okay, here, we'll have these two units just kind of move a little more forward then. Okay, I don't hear or see the towers firing, so I think we can fire at them from here. Let's see, let's move these spearmen forward just a bit so that if the enemy tries to, you know, attack the longbowmen, we'll have an answer to them. No, actually, we're not just doing plunging fire, we actually are doing direct fire. That's pretty good. The battering rams are forward. I'd like to just sit here and fire until basically my longbowmen are out of ammunition, but we'll probably have lost the battle by that point. And we may just have to retreat. We just retreat back and then immediately re-besiege the place, because we're just not going to be able to make it forward. The only problem with that is that they might be able to repair their stuff, which would be unfortunate. Oh, they could also try and train some more troops, which would also be unfortunate. They are firing at the feudal knights. Okay, let's see if we can have this unit of longbowmen kind of come over here. I don't even know why I brought the catapults in. They're not helping at all. I mean, I could have them fire at the towers, but I already know that that's not enough ammo, so there isn't any point to it. We have our battering rams, but they're already holding the gate open, so that's, like, not a problem here. The problem... Curses. Curses, curses, curses. I mean, they are nice and bunched up, so we are doing damage. It's just that we don't have time. Which is not the end of the world. Again, if we have to retreat, we have to retreat. Oh, where are those longbowmen? Okay, they're over here. Whew. I guess, admittedly, it is quite crowded over here, so I guess that's why it would take them a while to get into position. These guys are using guard mode. Good, good. All right, let's have them fire at the Pavi's crossbowmen now. I think most of the unit is actually probably outside here. You know, maybe I should also try and move my knights just so that the longbowmen can more easily make it through here. Ah, there we go. That's excellent. Look at that. Crossbowmen increasingly fall. The only problem is that I don't think we're actually hitting anyone back in this group over... Well, maybe an occasional shot is going over their heads over there. Oh, they're routing now. Why don't you fire at those feudal knights again? Let's see, from where they're standing, they should also be able to fire. Okay, what to do now? What have they got here? They've still got that unit of dismounted feudal knights, a separate unit of dismounted feudal knights, and I want to say 2 units of mounted feudal knights in various states of having been injured. Then let's see, there's the general. Alright. This is a calculated risk, I assure you. What I think I'd like to do now, since we've kind of driven them back a little... Oh, wait. Can they drop boiling oil from there? Well, I guess this mercenary spearman unit is about to find out. I want to see if I can try and lure them out, basically, from their little cubby hole here. In fact, I should tell the longbowmen to stop firing and have these mercenaries kind of line up here. Should also be working on bringing some of our other mercenary spearmen forward. Like you guys. Get over here. Get in there, fellas. Oh boy, I mean, they are doing a good bit of damage, but I didn't think they would die so easily as well. I think they're going to rout here in a moment, which may very well cause the enemy to chase them. I think we killed a lot of their mounted knights, but now their dismounted knights are going to cause horrendous casualties. Yep. So let's see if we can disengage them. Probably not. Come on, guys. Get over here. Oh, yep, they're routing. Which means the enemy is actually chasing them. But not very far. In fact, it's mostly just this unit of feudal knights that's actually chasing. But maybe we can actually demolish this unit now with our longbowmen. Hey, well, we're demolishing them, and then I realized this is actually a separate unit of feudal knights, so we can probably demolish them too. And we do have backup mercenary spearmen over there. What have we got over here? So you guys kind of rush forward here, just in case you're needed, though I doubt you will be. Right, you guys fire here. Wait, is someone being shot? Oh, they are being shot. I guess this is the magic sweet spot right here, because these guys weren't being shot at, but these guys were. I think we have less than 10 minutes. At least that's what I want to guess. Come on, kill those last two guys there. Alright, and yep, so there's 2 units of dismounted feudal knights still there, and 1 here, and they have not taken nearly as many casualties as I would like them to. They still have part of a unit of Pavi's crossbowmen over there. Seriously, can you guys not kill 2 of them? Maybe what I should have done is grab like a ladder and try and go, well, actually, where could I have actually put a ladder up? I assume I can't do it along any of this bit of wall over here because of this ridge here, so I would have had to go all the way over here. And so then over here, the deployment zone did actually extend over here, so I thought maybe I could skip one of the layers of walls by going up here, but then I saw this ridge here, and it was like, I don't think I could actually put ladders against that there. Alright, so the longbowmen have stopped firing, so I think they must have killed them all or they retreated. Alright, I think basically this battle is over, and it looks like we're going to have to retreat. So what I'll do is I'll just have the longbowmen fire their remaining ammunition. And again, by that time, I'm sure the battle will probably be over, so I will just probably see you guys here on the end of battle screen. Alright, so welcome back to the end of battle screen. Looks like we did manage to inflict over 50% casualties on them, which is pretty good. And obviously they didn't kill nearly as many of my guys as I thought they would. But then again, I thought I'd be able to get closer to the center of the settlement, and we didn't really engage their dismounted feudal knights too much. Otherwise, I'm sure our casualties would have been much higher. Yeah, our mailed knights did quite a bit of damage. Our longbowmen did admittedly less damage. I wonder if many of their casualties counted as being like healed or something. Because I feel like they should have killed more than that, but I guess maybe not. Yes, most of the damage was done by our mailed knights at the beginning of the battle when we kind of managed to catch some of their units over here. And again, we did eliminate over half of them, but now I'm worried about how many of their guys are going to be able to be retrained and whether they'll be able to rebuild the wall here, because we're basically just going to have to immediately re-besiege this place. But you know what, let's take this back to the campaign map and we'll just take a look at things there. Oh hey, they're offering some of our guys back. All right, well, I'll take them.
They will pay for that. Yes, sir. But this implies we fear them. We go no further today.
Okay, well that's kind of annoying. They actually got quite a few of their guys back. And the dismounted feudal knights are basically as they were. They only got a few of their mounted feudal knights back, but they got like almost a full unit of crossbowmen, and they definitely got a bunch of these javelin guys back. Like, they didn't have any of these. We took them all out, but now they're all back, which seems a little ridiculous. They definitely shouldn't have been able to get them all back like that.
Yes.
But anyways, again, we didn't suffer like horrific casualties, and I think we still did a fair amount of damage to them. So again, the plan is we must immediately re-besiege this place next turn and hope that they're not able to train too many new units or maybe rebuild their walls, though I think they probably will be able to repair the walls pretty easily. So anyway, looking at the time here, I would say that this definitely is going to be an episode on its own. I guess you guys will know, because if you look at the time bar, it'll show you whether we're at the end of the episode or not. But regardless, that's all I have for you for now, so I will see you guys just as soon as I have more of interest to show you.